Welcome back to the Late Nye Show. As always, I'm your host, Amber Nye. Thank you so much for tuning back in. This is season 2. We took a break for the summer, and I'm so excited to be back. I have plenty of exciting episodes planned for this next year, so look out for those. This week, I have the field hockey captains, Lily Hatfield and Evie Schneider on, and I'm so excited to introduce you to them and get to know them with you guys. All right, now I'd like to welcome my guests, Evie Schneider and Lily Hatfield.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Okay, to start off, you two are the field hockey captains this year. Congrats on that, first of all.
Thank you.
How long have you guys played field hockey, and what position are you?
We both started in 6th grade, and I'm a forward.
And I play center back defense.
Cool. What drew you into field hockey? What made you start wanting to play? How did you get into it?
I've played lacrosse since 3rd grade, and I thought that they would be kind of similar because both of them have sticks. So I decided to just join because it was a new opportunity to play a sport in the fall, and I liked it, so I stuck with it.
That's nice.
Yeah, same with me, but my mom also played, so she really wanted me to play too because it was one of her favorite sports growing up.
Yeah, does she enjoy coming to your games?
Yeah, she really likes it. She gets intense on the sidelines, though.
We can hear her.
So you two seniors in high school, in what ways have you balanced being a student athlete?
I think the hardest part is getting your homework done, in between practice and when you're home, especially if you have a game, it doesn't leave you with much time.
Yeah, so time management.
Yeah, when I'm at practice for the full 2 hours. That's where my mind is, and then the second that 5:30 end time comes, now I'm thinking, okay, what do I need to do for school in the rest of my life? I like to keep it very separated.
Yeah, that's very nice. I think that's very healthy. What is your favorite parts about being captain? And then what are the hardest parts?
I think the hardest parts are kind of organizing the fundraisers, making sure we have enough people and all the supplies, and just the timing of that.
My favorite part is being able to fully be a leader on the team, because all the upperclassmen are leaders to the underclassmen, but it's nice to kind of have that little extra recognition almost for who we've been on the team for the last 4 years.
Yeah.
How our character and our leadership has been displayed, but now we actually have a name to place on that.
Do you have any advice for future captains?
Just not to worry about little things, because it always works out on the field, and if things are struggling at one moment, then a couple weeks later it's not really gonna matter, and things always work out.
I definitely think that trusting the coaches is very important, because a lot of the time it feels like you should be doing more as a leader, but a lot of our job description is just to be a support system, and all the coaching and real messages should be coming from the coaches first. So it's kind of taking that step back and realizing what is your role and what falls on the coach's shoulders.
Yeah, that's very good advice. Do you guys have a favorite memory of being on the team from your past 4 years?
I feel playoffs are always really exciting. We do hair ribbons and notes to each other. I feel it's always a fun team camaraderie.
The balloons on the mailboxes. Yeah. Before the start of tournament, the captains and the captains' parents will go around and put a balloon on each of the varsity players' mailboxes, and it's just a nice recognition of you're going into the playoffs. This is tournament season now, because it is sudden death, so you either stay in or you don't, and you want to keep that positive energy going throughout the entire week.
And it's so fun to drive by and you can see them on each other's mailboxes.
Yeah, no, that's so fun. And you guys do so much, the team bonding carries over to the spirit days that you guys do. How do you come up with all the different days? And I love that that's a tradition in the school. It's very cool to see.
Recently, what we've been doing is we've just been bringing it to the group, getting everyone's opinions on what we should be doing. because a lot of people don't like copying the other sports, but there are only so many spirit days that you can have. So a lot of the times we're kind of 1 or 2 spirit days behind girls soccer because they really go all out.
Yeah, we like to keep it kind of simple so everyone can go all out, and I don't know, we're like all a team and everyone can notice that it's a spirit day.
Yeah. Has there been like a favorite spirit day of yours?
Every senior night we dress up as one of our coaches, Coach Tom. He wears a vest and shorts no matter how cold it is, and a hat and these glasses that like clip together. So that's really fun because it's like I think one year we were his like background on his computer.
Yeah,
Really?
it's so funny.
That's really funny.
Cereal day.
Oh yeah, cereal day is really fun. We all carry around a box of cereal, and we can
That's
just like
cool.
eat it throughout the day.
It doesn't really make sense. It's one of the weirder ones that we do, but one of the captains last year started it, and we definitely want to keep that going.
Yeah.
What cereal do you guys pick?
Lucky Charms.
Yeah, Lucky
'Cause
Charms.
it's lucky, but everyone
Yeah.
can pick whatever they want.
Yeah.
That's really fun.
Yeah.
Has there been any like spills?
No, but last
No.
year I did end up sharing it with a lot of people throughout the day. And I don't think that was the best idea.
Yeah, a
'cause
lot
I
of
think-
hands in one box.
Yeah.
A lot of
People got
germs being
sick,
shared.
So okay.
As a team, do you guys have any like specific cheers and like what's your favorite one that you do?
Right now, our new motto is do less but do it better, because we have a bunch of skilled players on the team, but it's hard because everyone's trying to take that extra step, run that extra mile, hold on to that ball for that extra second. But that's honestly doing us a disservice because we work best when we work as a team. So we need to do less individually so we can do it better as a team.
Yeah.
Definitely. Do you guys plan on pursuing like field hockey in your future, maybe at the collegiate level?
I think I'll play club, just like meet new friends and stay active. And I do love the sports, so it'll be like a great way to stick with it, but not like at a Division 3 or 2 or even 1 level.
Right. Yeah.
I currently am not planning on playing in college. I think at most I would do club just because I'm good. I'm not great. So I don't think I could walk on anywhere, and I have never played club field hockey,
Mhm.
and that's kind of the gateway to playing in college, and that door hasn't really been open for me because I like to prioritize other things in my life over just sports.
Yeah. No, that definitely makes sense. Could you talk a little bit about your coaches?
Yeah, so we have Molly, who played at DS when she was in high school, and then played Division 1 field hockey at Holy Cross, and then came back to be the assistant coach under Dara Johnson.
Mhm.
And then she retired midway through our freshman year. And so
Not even midway. We got through the first week of tryouts our freshman year, and at the end of that week, Dara Johnson quit. Because the turf time was getting difficult and she was planning to retire that year anyways. So then Molly kind of had to impromptu step into the role as head coach. And she asked her dad to be the assistant coach. And he was available and had a lot of opinions and was ready to go. So he joined her, and now they're the father-daughter duo.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so exciting. Do you guys have any like favorite memories being on field? In any games that stick out to you?
I feel like double overtime in the Final Four last year. It was just like stressful but also fun at the same time. And like we were so close, but it just didn't work out for us.
I think I was really happy with that loss because it was a good, scrappy, nail-biter loss. It wasn't a clear-cut win for the other team. It was we were definitely in it, and then they just got lucky with that final score. For me personally, I think that I'm very funny to be on the field with because I'm very vocal. If I mess up, you'll hear me talking about it. So I just think it's funny because I don't really think what I'm saying because I'm focused on playing.
You're
But
just in the zone.
I talk a lot.
As being athletes, of course, injuries come along. What have you had any significant injuries, either of you?
Earlier this season, I tore the ligament in my wrist.
Oh wow.
So that was kind of annoying. I just kept the brace on it during the day and at night to stabilize it. but I would just tape it for practice and games.
How did that happen?
So I tripped over the goalie and I landed right on my wrist in like a weird way, and it like
Oh,
I don't even know how it happened. It's like tweaked it.
ow. That sounds awful.
So it's okay. It's healed now.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
definitely good. Yeah.
Last night, or not even last night, yesterday afternoon, at our game, I was defending in the circle, and the girl wound up and drove it, and it went dead into my knee. So I went down,
Ow.
and as I was down, I was like, oh, it hurts, but not that much anymore. But hopefully they keep the clock going so I can run out some of the time. So I kind of laid there for another extra couple seconds. And then I got up and I was ready to keep playing, but then the refs made me go off the field and get like certified by the trainer. So I had to run off the field, stand there, go, I'm fine, I can move my knee, and then they had to start the game, have someone sub in for me, and then they could sub out, I could go back in, they had to sprint back because the other team was still in their attacking side, and they were very close to scoring, but I was able to get back there before they could do anything else.
Definitely, that's good. What are your guys' goals for this season as it kind of moves along to coming to a close?
Just continuing to work as a team. That's how we play the best, and I don't know, just making it as far as we can in tournament.
Yeah, speaking to that, I think that we play best when we play as a team and when we're having fun. And yes, fun comes with winning, but it's hard when you get into that October slump to keep that fun going. So we really want to just focus on positivity and team spirit these next coming weeks.
Yeah, definitely. For any middle schoolers, 8th graders looking to join the high school team, do you guys have any advice or almost warnings of what they're getting into, but also encouragement?
So Molly McGill is actually a teacher in the middle school. She teaches 7th grade math, I believe. 6th grade. Close enough.
Yep.
So a lot of the incoming younger grades know her as Mrs. McGill, like the teacher. So it's funny to have that transition, to have her be Molly now. And some advice, get fit before the season starts, because every day during preseason we run a mile as a part of like our tryouts.
Right, yeah.
And just be ready to work hard. Like, she wants to see a lot of grit and like fight for the ball and stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
Coachability is very important on the team, and even if you don't make varsity your freshman year, the JV coach Gianna, she is looking for those players that will be assets next year for varsity. And she and Molly are very close, so anything that happens on JV will be noted and told to Molly.
Yeah.
Right. Well, thank you so much for being on my show. It was lovely to have you. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode, and we will see you next time.